So there's a criticism here that you failed to follow up on alibis. So my question is, go back to the scene. Who were the alibis here that you should have spoken to, that it is said you failed to follow up on? Do you know who they are referring to?
No.
All right. Yeah, I can't do more than that.
Okay. That's fine. Maybe let's then deal with the last, well, I think it coincides, statements from commanders, but initially indicated telephonically they were not aware of what their members were doing, but later changed their versions, should have been obtained immediately. What is your response to that criticism?
Which paragraph?
It's the last bullet point.
Statement from commanders. Commissioners, it's me who called the station commander of Zongesiswe. It's me who sent warrant officer, I think it's Mbawani, to obtain the very same statement and to get the job description of warrant officer Mohane. So I can't understand this bullet point, commissioners.
Maybe just to remind you that if we start with Warrant Officer Mahan, the statement is, if you can go to page 196 of the exhibit file that has the docket and disciplinary papers. Maybe to start here, what do you recall of your conversation with Warrant Officer Mahani's supervisor? What did he say? Did he indicate that he was aware of his whereabouts or not on the phone?
Commissioners, even after I even communicated with, now I know it's Colonel Chauki. I talked to him personally.
And what did he say?
He said he does not know the whereabouts of Mohana. But Mohana is supposed to be in the office because he's performing these duties, which is SIMEC.
Yes. So you see, when on the phone with I don't know the designation, Lieutenant Colonel Chauke, he informed you that he didn't know Warrant Officer Mahanu's whereabouts. But if you go to his statement at page 196, and if you look at paragraph 3, he says, on Friday, the 9th of July, 2021, around 8:05 in the morning, I received a call whilst on duty from Warrant Officer Mahana, herein after referred to as a member who is serving under my command, and told me that he is following information on drugs. I asked him where is he following the information, and he replied by saying that he is in Ayrton with other members from provincial office. As a commander, I was not aware of the operation since the members' duties are office-bound, doing crime information management analysis coordination, CMAC for the station as per the attached. So what he does confirm is that he was aware, he was told by Officer Mahanu that he was as following information on drugs.
Commissioner, I did investigation on this matter. I know the communication charts of Warrant Officer Mahana in the first place. The only office people that he called. The very same Chauke was never called on that day. So if he is telling, on his statement, he is saying he was called by Mohana, that I will say he was definitely lying, because the same numbers, if they are there, investigation could be done to those to indicate that he never received call from Mohana.
Who did Warrant Officer Mohana call? Because I think he went so far as to say even before he actually got to Yellow Jersey, he called as a superior. I don't know, maybe my memory is failing me. He did not just drive and only call someone when he was already at Ereton, which is what this paragraph 3 suggests. After having been called After having been called by one of his colleagues, he called a superior. That's what he suggested.
When we were, the certain calls made by Mohana, they were made immediately after I informed him about their actions. He called by then one member from our office, which is Captain Cry, but the call could not go through. As I can remember, he tried to call Brigadier Loela. At that time, Brigadier Loela was approaching the scene. The call also could not go through. The only calls that were made on the 9th, that started around 6. It was between him, Pokuana, and Marshall. By saying he called these people, I still maintain he would be lying. So this is the alibi that I could not fall, because yes, at the initial stage, but during the investigation, I did not have anything to obtain from or to get except for the station commander to say where was his memo. I communicated with, I even informed my superior, who was Brigadier Schobela, to say, we need to get somebody to obtain the statement of Colonel Chauke. He is stating this way, but seeing his statement this way, it seems I can't understand what he's trying to hide.
And Pogungwana, which section does he work for? I know it's somewhere here, but
They are not working together.
they're not working together.
Pogungwana is Albert and that one is Songesiso.
Okay. So Mohana could not have gotten an instruction from Pogungwana.
No.
All right.
Just say, my understanding of this criticism, if you like, it's that you delayed getting written statements, which and these statements contradict what you were told on the phone. That's really the criticism, as I understand it. It's about the time lapse between your call on the scene, where the commander said to you, they don't know where their people are. And then in their later statements, now when they do written statements, they say different, they speak differently, they contradict what they told you on the phone. So the criticism is really about between the day of the operation itself, the 9th of July, and the date of the statements, there was a delay, which allowed for people to change what they told you on the phone. So the statement of Chauke, for example, of Mahano's superior, is dated the 19th of July. The operation was on the 9th of July, so there's a good 10 days in between, and you're being criticized for failing to take a statement. The writer says immediately, you should have taken the statement immediately. So the criticism is that, really. it's not whether it's true or not, what they told you on the phone and what you say they told you on the phone and what they said in the statement. It is the passage of time. And the suggestion, as I understand it, is had you taken Chauke's statement immediately after you spoke to him on the phone, then you wouldn't have had that contradiction or his changed position where he now says in writing he knew where Mahano was. Do you have any comment to that? Why you did not take the statement? Why you took the statement only 10 days later?
Commissioners, that criticism, first of all, I can say is not fair to me. We did not take months to obtain this statement. In the process, when we are dealing with this, there are certain things that we have to give priority. Here, I got confirmation from the station commander that I believe there should have been no change in what he told me on the 9th, and that is stating on the 19th. Even if I delayed, Commissioner, I think that does not give him the right to change what he told me, even if I delayed. But the delay is only for 10 days. That is why I'm saying this comment to me, based on the volume of work that we had to do on the day in question, it was not fair. It's not a fair criticism, Commissioner.